So in this video we are discussing in geography first lesson, that is here they given a state Karnataka. So in that chapter we are discussing about how this one state of Karnataka, this name is derived and how many states are there and location, and we are discussing about the population and the extensions. So much of areas we can see as a state of Karnataka. So these are the matters we are discussing in this video. And we want to know, already we have discussed about physical geography. So in that we already discussed the physical features of India. We have discussed in 8th standard only, we have discussed about the physical features. So in that, based on physical features, we can see in Karnataka also one of the important physical feature structured area. We can see there are different types of structures in our Karnataka, and different types of physical features we can see in our Karnataka. We can see Western Ghats, and we can see flatlands also we can see in our Karnataka, and some of the mountains and hill stations. So these are the physical features, and high temperature located area and coolest place. So these are the things also we can see, and tourist places, and we can see not only this one, we can see minerals, and we can see different types of soil, rivers, and relief features also we can see in our Karnataka. So these, like Karnataka also one of the important greatest prestige and heritage state. Because of this we can see so much of natural wealth located, plenty of natural wealth located in the state of Karnataka. So one of the very richest place and prestigious place, this one, and heritage place. We can see human beings, some of the human beings in ancient time, they came in that time, they came and they started to live in the place of Karnataka. So we got the evidence, and not only this one, we can see here in this state they have own literature. They have their own literature, their own art and culture. And we can see religious and spiritual places, and historically we can see some of the famous pilgrims also we can see in the place of Karnataka. So this, like Karnataka, this is one of the blessed place. This is a blessed place. So this like a place, this like of states we cannot see in any other country or any other state of India. Only one place we can see, that is Karnataka. And we can see here some of the world heritage also we can see in the place of Karnataka, especially Western Ghats, or we can see Hampi. So these like of places, historically world heritage places. UNESCO, they securing the places. And not only this one, we can see natural beauties and wildlife also. We can see wildlife and natural beauties of our environment also we can see in the place of Karnataka. So on that base we want to know, this Karnataka is one of the land. In this land the peoples are living there, most of the peoples they are speaking as a Kannada, means they all are Kannadigas, and this is one of the naturally and blessed prestige and heritage place. Because of we can see different features we can see in Karnataka, historical place, natural beauties, waterfalls, or we can see natural minerals. So these like and relief features we can see in overall Karnataka we can identify as a different types of climate condition and different types of rain receiving areas also we can find out in Karnataka. Each state or each place also did not receive same rainfall, and in summer season also, and wildlife. So in that based, Karnataka is one of the important state in the based on prestige and heritage. And we can see religion based also they given so much of contribution, and based on language, literature. So in that purpose also they given so much of contribution. And next one now we want to know, that means now we understood that means commonly Karnataka is one of the important state in India. We can see Karnataka they given so much of contribution in the field of architecture or literature or art or any other matters, and based on natural beauty, wildlife and minerals. So in that purpose for also this is one of the important state, and based on river, soil. So in that purpose for also. Now that means now we want to know how this state is derived, how this one state name of Karnataka derived, how this one word we are given to the place of Karnataka. for this one state. So that only now we want to know. Here is saying this name of Karnataka, we can say in ancient time onwards, peoples they started to use the word of Karnataka. So in that land for in beginning in ancient time they give a name as a Karunadu. Karunadu means here they given Kar plus Nadu. That means a land of black soil. So why they called in beginning time Karnataka? So because of this land, most of the part covered as a black soil. So in that purpose, they give a name as a Karnataka. And we can see this one Karunat. This one Karunat we can get in ancient Tamil work. We got about the name of Karnataka, that is Karunat. So this one we got in the book of here they given Shilapadikaram. So in that Shilapadikaram here they saying that means Karnat means elevated plateau. Why they given that like of name in Shilapadikaram in that book in Tamil literature book that one. So in that book in they mention is one of the important state or place. That place name is Karunat. So why they given as a Karunat? So because of this is elevated plateau means upper land plain areas. If you are comparing to other land surface, this one is we can see some high level land surface, and in that place we can say it's a flat land. So that's why they give a name as a Karunatu. And not only this one, we are getting some other information also about this place where they give a name as a Karnataka, or they called as a Karnataka. So how we can say, here is saying next one is one of the important person. That person name is Drupatunga. He written in Kaviraja Marga. This is one of the important greatest work. So in that book in he written, so Karnataka, where to where the extensions of Karnataka. So that like of information is given in the book of Kaviraja Marga. So here is saying this Kaviraja Marga is saying Karnataka extends to, here is saying from Kaveri river to till Godavari river. The Karnataka, the state of Karnataka extended from Kaveri river to till Godavari river. So this much of place is of Karnataka. So that like mentioned by here is saying Drupatunga. So this like about the name of Karnataka we are getting in based on history also. In ancient times, peoples they knowing one of the place, that place where they called as a Karnat or Karnataka or Karunadu. So these like they are given different names. And next one we want to know, after that we got independence in 1947. So we already knowing. So after that our government they took southern districts of Mysuru dynasty or Mysuru kingdoms, and they kept or they fame as one of the new state, and that state for they given name as a Mysuru state. In ancient times we are discussed in this place where they given name as a different types of names they called. So this one we got as a evidence based on we are discussed. So after that we want to know when we got the independence. So after that, yes, southern districts of Mysuru state. So these states famed as a single state, and that state for the given name as a Mysuru state. So after that, one of the new committee formed in 1956, that is language based. Here they are saying language based state reorganized committee. So in that committee they took some of the measurements they given to report to central government. We want to fame or we want to create states as a based on language speaking areas, because of some of the states or some of the districts or some of the place merged with other states, but the people are speaking different language, so that is difficult to administrative purpose. So in that purpose, one of the new commission established in 1956. So on that based, Karnataka also, or in Mysore state also, some of the districts or some of the place merged with other state, but the people are speaking Kannada. So when this one state reorganized committee when they came, so they give a report. So on that basis, some of the Hyderabad places and some of the Madras regions and Kodagu province and Bombay. So these are the regions, some of the important Kannada speaking areas, they merged with Mysuru state and they formed one of the new state in 1956 November 1st. That one they give a name as a Vishala Mysuru state. In beginning in 1947 they formed only the Mysuru state. So which are the states under the control of, which are the place under the control of Mysore Kingdom. So that only they merged or they created as a new state and they given name as a Mysore state. But after that, when state reorganized commission came, so they given some of the other report. So on that base, some other regions place also they came to Mysore state. So when they merged with Mysore state, one of the new land formed by a Karnataka. So in that land for they give a name as a Vishala Mysore state. And here is saying this state extended is this one implemented from November 1st 1956. So on the 10 onwards, every year November 1st we are celebrating as a Kannada Rajyotsava. And next one we want to know. So after that, in November 1st 1973 we changed our state name. Till that much time, till 1973, we are calling our state for only Vishala Mysore state. So when in 1973, we have changed our state for one of the new name and we replaced because of based on the wishes of Kannadigas, because of already we have discussed in ancient time, in this place where we already called there are different names, Karnat. So these like of names. So on that based here they say our state government they declared our state for they given one of the new name, that is Karnataka. So that means now we want to know in which year onwards we started to call for our state as a Karnataka. November 1st 1973. So these like the state of Karnataka, the word of Karnataka derived. So now we have understood that means how this one name of Karnataka came to exist. In beginning, we are discussed in ancient works, Tamil literature works and Rupatunga's works and the name of the land. So on that based we are called as a Karnadu, Karnat, these like. And next one we are discussed after that when we got the independence, the Mysore state is formed based on the under the control of Mysore king's places. This only they called as a Mysore state. So after that when state reorganized commission came, so some other places also merged with Mysore state. So after that one of the new Vishala Mysore state formed in November 1st 1956. So after that we are given new name for this one Vishala Mysore state as a Karnataka in the period of or in the year of November 1st 1973. And every year November 1st we are celebrating as a Kannada Rajyotsava. So these like the word of Karnataka derived. So next one we want to know that means the geographical location. So how much of area extended by Karnataka, or how much areas we can see as the state of Karnataka. So here they are saying Karnataka is one of the important states around the 29 states of India. Totally 29 states we can see in India. So in the 29 states, one of the important state that is Karnataka. And this state located in southern part. This Karnataka state located in India in this direction of southern part and western central area. This one place we can see in southern part and in the western central area, and this region located in peninsular region. So why we are calling as a peninsular region? Because of in that three part also the direction of India in that place we can see in three side also covered by water. So Karnataka also located in the region of peninsular, and this one located in southern part of Karnataka and in the western central area. In west part of in southern part in west side we can see as a Karnataka. So that like they say, and we want to know based on longitude and latitude lines based on location. So here they are saying in this Karnataka, here we can see extended from 11 degree to 31 north and 18 degree to 45 north latitude. So in that latitude lines we can see the extensions, and in longitude based here they are saying 74 degree 12 east and 78 degree 40 east longitude. So in that based on longitude lines we can see as a Karnataka. And we want to know total length of the Karnataka north to south. How much of length distance we can see for Karnataka? They are saying totally 750 kilometers. North to south, still that much time they are saying by 750 kilometers. And how we can say this one 750 kilometers? How they took as a measurements? So here they are saying they stretch from here they are saying Bidar, in Bidar district in one of the important taluk. So that one here they given name as a Aurad. Aurad to till here they saying Chamrajnagar, southern tip of last part of in Karnataka, southern tip. So in that Chamrajnagar, till that much time, till that much of distance, they saying by totally 750 kilometers distance we can see for Karnataka. And next one we have discussed about length. So now we want to know width. So here is saying width, here is saying by totally 400 kilometers. We can see 400 kilometers of width. We can see west to east, north to south they saying by 750, west to east they saying by 400 kilometers. So where to where we can see east to west. So here is saying Karwar in Uttar Pradesh district, this one western part, and we can see eastern part in Kolar in Mulabagilu. Kolar in Mulabagilu, and here is saying in Uttara Kannada in Karwar. Karwar to till Mulabagilu they are saying by totally 400 kilometers of width. And here Karnataka where we can see some of the land frontiers and water frontiers also. That means boundaries. In Karnataka, some of the stretch area boundaries we can see some of the land farm boundaries and some of the water farm boundaries. So we can see in west side Arabian Sea for Karnataka, and next one here is in Maharashtra in north side, and Andhra Pradesh in east, Tamil Nadu here the same by south and southeast, Kerala in southwest, and Goa in northwest. So these like of frontiers or boundaries we can see by Karnataka, Arabian Sea, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Goa. So these are the important land and water boundaries we can see for Karnataka. And we want to know the shape of the Karnataka. So when we are discussing about the shape of the Karnataka, the structure of Karnataka like a cassonette. So when you are seeing that one structure as that shape of the Karnataka, so we can see as a like a cassonette. So that like of shape we can see for Karnataka. And next one we want to know size. So much of population and how much of areas we can see for Karnataka. So here they saying totally the surrounding area for Karnataka here they saying by 1,91,791 square kilometers. 1,91,791 square kilometers. So this much of stretches areas we can see for Karnataka, and this is a 8th largest state in India. This Karnataka state is the 8th largest state in India, and here they saying according to the 2011 census, the total population in India's position is 9th. So in 9th position we can see as a Karnataka. That means total population here they saying 6 crores 11 lakhs 30,704. So this much of populations we got on the based on 2011 census, and based on Karnataka's occupations in Indian geographical areas in here they say by 5.83. So 5.83% of lands we can see in only one state, that is in Karnataka. So this like Karnataka also in size in one of the important state in India because of 8th largest state, and second one in population in 9th position, and totally occupied area of Karnataka in India, that is 5.83%. And next one we want to know, here they say totally we can see 30 districts in Karnataka and 176 taluks, 747 hoblis, 347 towns and cities, and 24,481 villages we can see for Karnataka. And the biggest district in Karnataka, that is Belagavi, and smallest district in Karnataka, that is Bengaluru urban. So these like we can see, these are the important points. The biggest district in Karnataka Belagavi, and smallest district, that is Bengaluru urban, and the capital of Karnataka, that is Bengaluru. And for the administrative purpose we can see in our state government they did some of the divisions, majorly 4 divisions. So which are the divisions we can see? One is Bangalore, Mysore, Belagavi and Kalburgi. So why they divided these like of divisions? Because of the administrative purpose. They divided as a 4 divisions. So these are the common points about the Karnataka. So where is Karnataka located and how the Karnataka, that one name is derived, and locations, and we have discussed about size. So these are the important points. So next class we can discuss about some of the important geographical features, because of already we have discussed this one of the important land based on prestige and heritage. So that means we want to know how this state as one of the important geographically special featured area. So this one matters we can discuss in next class. Okay, thank you.